It's just mad how you got the west and the east. And it's almost like for the point of view of what? Of who? But we all seem to be agreed on it. Everywhere seems to be agreed on it. You know, normally you would think you'd have something like, we're no east, we're west, yous are east. Do you know what I mean? Is it just for the point of GMT? I mean, I can understand north and fucking south. Planet rotates that way. So we'll call that top one north, that one south. Sort of agree on that because it's rotating that way. For the Romans' point of view. This is dumber than Carol Pilkington, says the Boogity Man. Right, hold on, give us a wee second. This is worth a spotlight. Right, this is worth a spotlight. The Boogity Man. I can understand the North Pole and the South Pole. The North and the South, right? Right? Because it turns on that axis, right? But why would America or Europe or whatever be the West? And like Asia is the East? Unless... Why we all decided that this is like almost like the line, because I do believe that anybody in the East, like in say like Russia, would call this the West instead of going like that. I mean, obviously we are west of them, but Russia, fucking America's the East. Do you know what I mean? Is that fucking close to America? Right. Elaborate, please. Like Eastern Europe? No. There you got Europe. And then you got, like you got what we define as Europe. And then you've got the eastern part of that thing. And the western part of that thing, it's contained. Whereas the world goes run. No? What? What the fuck are you on about? Yous don't think Eastern Europe is East? I don't know what the fuck you're on about. UK, right? What? For some place to just be generally the East, and for some place to be the West, you've got to have a commonly decided, agreed upon bit. Well, right, this is the kind of like the bit that to the west of that we call that the West, and to the east of that we call that the East. Even if you are in the East, you'll call yourself the East. You're in the West, you call yourself the West. I'm not talking about it in general. The fucking the compass. I'm not just talking about to the east of this, to the west of that. I mean the East. The West. I mean, look at this. Look, just fuck off. No saying anything. No, what's this? I'll say my bad if you stop this. No. No, don't act as if, oh, you're just saying it just to kind of get me shut up. Does anybody know, do you all think that I'm saying, what does East mean? What does East mean? I mean, it doesn't mean anything, because you just sort of go run. Do you think I'm saying that? Do you think I don't get the concept of like let's travel to easternly direction? I'm just trying to work out if you're not understanding what I'm saying. or if you know something I don't. I'm just saying. Right, you know how lots of people speak English due to the British Empire going all about the place and all the rest of it. Right? It's not that we've all agreed that English is the best language. It just sort of came about through that. Same how you got Spanish here and French in Canada and that kind of thing, right? Or Dutch there and that type of thing, right? It comes from somewhere. It comes from events that happened in the past. And you know how you have people in terms of time zones, they might say UTC or GMT +5. Because at some point in the past, I don't know, they went like there's because we're fucking all over the place, this is 0. London. Right? That's correct, right? Is that right? Am I right so far? Am I right so far? I mean, somebody there just said, oh my god, he's fucking stupid. Right, so you disagree with that, right? So, right, you're the clever one, you don't think that's... You think there's an actual magical thing in the ground. And that's where time begins. And anything to the east of that is plus. And anything to the west of that, like it's fucking magnetic north or something. Right. So that comes to some sort of... Right, who almost kind of set the standard and went like, this is GMT, and anything to the east of that, you're going to say, you know, and everybody's almost agreed on it. We are UTC. It's all invented, right? But you would think that at what point did people in the west or people in the east settle on describing themselves as the west? At what point did people in the east settled upon describing themselves as the east? First of all, is that actually true? Get this person off my fucking screen. Is that actually true? Do people, like, you know how, like, say, Russia talk about, I don't know, or Soviet Union talk about the fucking decadent West, right? Or something like that, right? And Europe, the rest of Europe is to the west, right? But you know how America, like the kind of main Western nation, is actually to the fucking east? It's closer to the east of Russia than it is to the west. I just wonder, in a humorous manner, kind of partly humorous, this kind of partly humorous, but I'm kind of serious. I would think that Russians would say America's the East. Because they are. Why? Because they are. Now, I know it's a cultural thing and a political thing. Not everything is so literal. No, I know that. But I'm just wondering, I wonder when they settled on, we're calling this the East. We're calling that the West. And everybody's agreed. We're the East. We're the West. Rome said so. I just don't think he's get it. Did they agree? It's kind of... I would understand it. See if anybody in, I don't know, Korea or China or Thailand or anywhere in East Asia went like that. We're not the East. We're not, no, we're here. We're the West. We regard America as the East. Because you're just there. To get to America, you've got to fucking go all the way practically all the way around. That's not true. What? I can't even remember what I've said now. So this is. So I just need to get this final thing. Are you telling me the people in East Asia, in terms of politics or governments or the people in general, not everybody, but in general, would they describe themselves there as being in the East, capital T, capital E, as I would describe myself as being in the West? Yes, because it's a political idea. I fucking know that. You're saying it in caps, I'm like that, but it's no. But I just think it's a bit funny that they went, aye, alright then. We're the West. Aye, alright then. We're the East. You think people go like that? You don't describe us as a fucking... Is it because, right, widely known civilization before people went there, Westerners, well, I mean, Europeans went into America, and it then became widely known, and there was already Native Americans there. Is it because civilization, widely known civilization globally, look at the map, you thick cunt, stupid fucking bastards, is it because that whole fucking block of land, Europe connected to Asia, in terms of that, were aware of each other for quite a long time, gone back thousands of years? So they're just saying, that's the West, that's the East. By the time America got colonised and all the rest of it, because it's a new thing. That's a new thing. So even though geographically it's closer, we're just going, well, the Western lot went there. So even though America's new, actually, well, that's the East and it's a Western country, it's because the West went to America, and it's the West, and again, more so, like that. Yes? Yeah. Yeah. So everybody... So a lot of people will be like, I don't really know what you're talking about there. Wait a second. Right. Right, so I'll get going. Right, so a long time ago, people here... Oh, we're here! Oh, we're here. Let's say here, right? Didn't they really know what was there here? But everybody here was kinda aware of each other. The West, the East. The West, the East. By the time this lot start going here, they're like, I will call that the West as well, even though, look, the West is now the East. And in fact, Russia, which regards itself as the East, there's America there, like! America's the East now! Here's what I think. I think this should be the East. Right? This should be the west. And this should not be called the west. This should be called either Wester or Easter. We've already got the word Easter. So let's call it Wester. Right? Westerland. So that's west, but this is even wester. Westeros, aye. So even wester. Even more west. That's the west. This is wester. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Am I correct? Let me just see. Right, let me just see. So let's go for Japan. Very prominent nation in in the east. Measure distance from here to New York. No. It's went the shortest distance, right? It's went the shortest distance. Look at that. You got to look. Can you into it, mad? That's the shortest distance. You go like that because you're going to the fucking globe. Is that right? Is that right? Aye. Right. That's fucking mental. That's mental. That's that right? Right, so we've got to fly from here to there. Right out across it, but now you'll know. We've got to go up there and then all the way down there. So you don't even fucking fly America. Earth is round you. I know, but you would think it'd be something like, oh, there's a kind of slight curve there. You know, that kind of, you would think it goes fucking right up. Up, I mean, up on this fucking map. Anyway, there you go. So, that's the east. That's New York. It gets even fucking, it's even closer than that. California. It's fucking east. So that's called Easter. Or Wester. Wester. Right. Now. I know that these maps are not flat representations of the Earth they warp. I fucking know. I know. I'm going to get onto the game, but if I may say, I think people like yous, a lot of yous, are quite straightforward thinkers, and a lot of the times yous are right. But I think it takes people like me who look at these things a wee bit differently, that actually get things invented and come up with strange, new, ingenious solutions to problems and things like that. Because we're willing to step outside the realms of common sense and things like that. We're willing to step outside and say things that are fucking stupid. Because I actually see sometimes, wait a minute, no. This kid's got a point. Like that. What have you invented? What have I invented? Swearing xylophone. I was one of the world's first .comics. One of the first people who had, you know, success online, and from that got into television. One of the first .comics. Who was first, you know, popular on the internet, and then made one of the first. If you can think of any other ones, if you can think of any other ones. Who first rose to prominence on the internet and then got a television programme due to that. If you can tell me who did that before, love to hear, love to hear. Let me save you some time. It's nobody before me. Let me save you some time. Frosty Nose here thinks the sub. JT thinks the bits. It comes from the fact that America was discovered by modern people in a westward expansion. To them, it was the West. The Spanish Brits got dibs, and we called it the West. No, I know that. You would just think there'd be some people who'd be like that. I'm not calling it that. Doesn't make sense anymore. It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense anymore. It's like that whole thing, you know, where a fucking giraffe, due to evolution, and its neck getting longer and longer, it's got some sort of fucking pipe or whatever that goes all the way fucking up and all the way down its neck, when it would just be better if it went just from here to there. It's got to go all the way up and all the way down, when it could just, it'd be good if it just went from there to there. Rather than just going like that, oh well, I mean, this is the way it's heading. I understand what evolution is and how I know what that is. You should just go like that where you can. Just go, let's not go along with this. Let's just change it for that. So we're not calling it the West because, well, that went for that and that comes for that. So that obviously is an extension of that. So people just call it that because, you know, at their time that just go like that, right? It's a new year. It's a new year. A new year. Let's change it. This is now called Wester. The Wester or the Easter. Alright? Because it doesn't make sense anymore. G-Funk Lark, my god, man, shut up. Why don't you fucking shut up? What original thoughts have you ever had, G-Man Deluxe? Oh my god, shut up! What have you got to say then? I'll shut up. What have you got to say? Fuck all. Nothing. There's going to be people watching my stream for all around the world right now going like, you know what, he's right. You know what, see that guy there? He's right.